Oh, okay. Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. So if you live in Australia, then this is the sort of time of year when people start to go back to uni after the summer break. And this is the time of year where I start to get both really excited and really nervous. I'm going into my third year of uni now, and I still, every single year before I go back, I'll do the same thing. Because I don't know about you guys, but every year I get, like at the beginning of every semester, I'm just super organized. Like I want to just plan everything and I get really excited and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this on this day and I'm gonna have all of this pretty stationery and all that kind of thing. And then by about week 4, that's all gone completely down the drain. But I still do it at the beginning of every semester. I don't know whether it's excitement or whether I'm just really scared of being underprepared. But yeah, that's what happens every time. And I haven't gotten them yet, but normally for like a few nights before uni starts, I'll get nightmares of like being late or not being able to find my class and all that kind of thing. And I kind of just tell myself, I'm like, no, it's not going to happen. Just look at the map, know where all your classes are before you go, and you'll be fine. But then at the beginning of, I think it was first semester last year, I was having these nightmares and everything leading up to it, and I was doing the same thing. I was like, no, don't worry, it won't happen. On the first day of uni, for my first class, I couldn't find the classroom, and by the time I found it, I think it was like halfway through the class, I was looking on the map, and I was looking at the building in front of me, and I was like, it should be here, but I can't see it. And it turned out that there were just 2 doors up these steps, and I'd gone in the wrong one, found a class that wasn't mine, because they were talking about engineering or something, and left, and then gone to see my friends, and I was like, help, where is this classroom? They're like, where did you go? And I told them where I went, and they're like, yeah, that should be there, why couldn't you see it? And then one of them went back with me, and they were like, it's that door, and I was like, oh. But that whole time I was panicking, because I was like, this is all my worst nightmares coming true. So now I can't even kid myself if it happens this semester. Like, if I get those nightmares and everything, I won't even be able to tell myself that it's not going to happen, because it has happened once. But in saying that, you shouldn't be scared, because, I don't know, maybe you're all a bit more intelligent than me, I don't know. But yeah, don't stress out, because uni's fun, and even if you have to do assignments and that kind of thing, it's still enjoyable. I enjoy it. That's why I'm still here 3 years in. I mean, you do get lost, that happens, and that's fine. People understand. The first week is basically everyone getting lost. I've had teachers turn up late to classes and that kind of thing, lecturers, because everyone gets lost, especially if you go to a big campus, because the one I go to is so big that it has its own postcode, or zip code if you're American. So yeah, it's huge, and I've just started to get used to all the building names, and this year they've introduced a completely different way of naming all the buildings using different addresses and all that kind of thing. So that's going to be fun. That's what the first week is for. It's for finding your way, getting to know getting to know other students, getting to know the teachers, getting to know the classes, finding out which subjects you'll actually need textbooks for and which ones you won't, because textbooks are so expensive, it's so unfair. We're poor students, why do you make us pay hundreds of dollars for textbooks? Oh, actually, pro tip on textbooks, if you are struggling to pay for them, there is a website which I will link below, bookdepository.co.uk I think, but they do deliver worldwide. And generally, you can find textbooks on there slightly cheaper than the campus bookstore or whatever. I don't know how expensive it is at other people's unis. And just check on like eBay, but make sure you get the right edition, because there's often like 6 editions of a textbook and you have to make sure you have the right one. But yeah, anyway, so if this is your first year, second year, third year or whatever, and you're feeling a little bit nervous, then just try not to stress out too much. I know that's easier said than done. It's also exciting. It's nerve-wracking, but it's also exciting, and uni is awesome. You have so much more freedom, and you get treated like an actual adult, which can be scary in your first year, because you go from being ridiculously coddled and babied to suddenly you're completely responsible for yourself and your own actions and that kind of thing, and nobody is going to hassle you to submit something. If you submit it late, you get a penalty on the marks. There's no, oh, just bring it in by this day and it'll be fine. That's not to say they're not willing to help. If you email your tutors and your lecturers, they will help you. That's what they're there for, but you have to ask for it. And I think that was the thing that I found most difficult to adjust to, because I am so bad at asking for help. Don't freak out if your first week is horrible and you get lost and it's really stressful or whatever, because it will get better and you'll learn from your mistakes. Try and be as organised as you can, but also remember to have fun. Like, don't freak out so much and focus so much on the academic side of it that you forget to make friends and enjoy the community, because uni is like a little community in itself, and you meet really interesting people who are interested in who are into the same things as you, and it's really awesome. So just use your first year as a trial period. You know, try and do well, but don't freak out if you don't get the best grades, because nobody does in their first year, I don't think. So yeah, try not to stress. Uni's fun, it'll be worth it, and you'll enjoy it. And just don't freak out if you're late to class or whatever. If you have any stories from your first year of uni or college or whatever, then let me know in the comments below, because it'd be nice to know that I'm not the only person that completely stuffed everything up. And if you have any advice for people who are just starting, then also put that in the comments, and we can kind of have a little bit of a, I don't know, self-help session. Therapy, yay! And I will see you vaguely next week-ish. Bye! Because we're Screwball, because we're just misfits, take out the deep end, keep going.